One Gospel, Part 74, The Transfiguration. After 6 days, Jesus took Peter, James, and John, the brother of James, with him and led them up onto a high mountain to pray by themselves, where they were all alone. As he was praying, there he was transfigured before them. The appearance of his face changed. His face shone like the sun, and his clothes became as bright as a flash of lightning, dazzling white as the light, whiter than anyone in the world could bleach them. And just then there appeared before them in glorious splendor 2 men, Elijah and Moses, who were talking with Jesus. They spoke about his departure, which he was about to bring to fulfillment at Jerusalem. Peter and his companions were very sleepy, but when they became fully awake, they saw his glory and the 2 men standing with him. As the men were leaving Jesus, Peter said to Jesus, "Rabbi, it is good for us to be here. If you wish, let us put up 3 shelters, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He did not know what to say, they were so frightened. Then while he was still speaking, a bright cloud appeared and enveloped them, and they were afraid as they entered the cloud. And a voice came from the cloud, saying, "This is my Son, whom I love. With him I am well pleased. Listen to him." When the voice had spoken, and the disciples heard this, they fell face down to the ground, terrified. But Jesus came and touched them. "Get up," he said. "Don't be afraid." Suddenly, when they looked around, they no longer saw anyone with them except Jesus. As they were coming down the mountain, Jesus gave them orders not to tell anyone what they had seen until the Son of Man had risen from the dead. "Don't tell anyone what you have seen until the Son of Man has been raised from the dead." They kept the matter to themselves, discussing what rising from the dead meant, and told no one at that time what they had seen.